So anyway, so this is okay. So now let's go to Manafort. Okay, like anything else, So yeah, so they are really upset because the many people, the Russian mob is pissed because they're going to expose all of it and it's going to be a big deal. They're going to lose their. It's like, and what's showing here, guys, is that the government. It's so funny. It shows me a huge vacuum cleaner, like an enormous, gigantic vacuum cleaner, and it's the government goes with the gigantic vacuum cleaner and just takes on takes the money, the house, like all of it. Boom. That's it. That's what they do. It's like we confiscate the money that comes from shady sources. We quickly confiscate the money that is fake. Right? It's not fake, but you know what I mean? This laundered money, once it's proven, it's like, bye. See you later. See you later. See you later. Right? So, okay. So next is Manafort. Now Manafort, like I said before, what I thought it was very, very telling about what came out is that he was telling Kalimnik about the polling. And I want to say something, guys. I know I got messages. I haven't had a chance to respond. Messages about Bernie. It was, oh, Bernie. Like I like Bernie. I don't think he's totally a horrible person or anything, but I just wanted to explain why, sometimes like, oh, say shady things about Bernie. It's not just because I think he's kind of, there's something shady about how he's talking about all these candidates, but because his campaign manager was also working with the same Kalimnik person that Manafort was working for. So I don't know why people don't talk about it as much, but it's true. It's fact. It's a fact. Bernie's campaign manager was also working with Kalimnik. That's it. That's why. Okay, so this is how it connects. And because the whole thing here that we have is about what Manafort was telling Kalimnik, okay, and how the government charged, basically said that Manafort lied about his communications with Kalimnik and that he was giving updates. Even though I think didn't he leave in 2015? But in 2016, he was still talking to Kalimnik, right? So anyway, so there's a lot here, guys. Okay, and then so that's what it is. Now, what I think, like I said, this says that he's giving the Russians a lot of information about what's going on in the U.S. elections, and that's another problem. Okay, but let's see what it means. What does this revelation in the Manafort case tell us about the election interference? Let's frame it this way. Okay, what does this revelation in the Manafort case tell us? Oh. Tells us about Russian interference, okay? Oh, prison. Just get the cards out and then I'll tell you, okay? So, okay. So so this is it's creating havoc, right? Turning the world upside down. Values or like a connection, liking each other. Sad news. Also document, okay. Gossip, belonging. So I think, guys, this connection between gossip and there's also here the talking. I feel like there's something here connected to trolling. Okay, the troll farms. And it just shows that they wanted to create something negative here. And the gossip, what is the gossip? The gossip is the trolling, right? Is the false information, disinformation, and like so that people would be confused. So they created this negative campaigning. Okay. Then we have moving on, talking, people talking, chatter, gossip, voice, expectation, waiting. Now, conciliate. This is not conciliate. So this is obviously handshake, but something went wrong. The handshake didn't quite work, and there's something legal here. Information missing. So I feel like, guys, this to me connects to Manafort. You know how supposedly he owed an oligarch a lot of money, and they had a falling out. So I feel like he would tell. This is moving on by telling. This is having a conversation, voice usually, telling about the expectation or what they wanted or what was going on, so that he would it would kind of be a way to become even after they fell up, they fell out. Okay, then we have a victory. The chariot is going forward, focus, victory. It could be votes, it could also be a document, an indictment, and this is prison. Then we have another letter card. Okay, this is usually news about prison for a long time, or something going on for a long time. So I feel like what it suggests here is that this was a plan. This was going on for a long time. There was a lot of communication about the plan, and that the government has communication much more than we know. Because you know how, like, for example, the government has a lot. Supposedly, I remember in the filings of Manafort, that the government was like, we have so much. They have everything. They heard everything. They have all the information. So what it suggests here is that because Manafort, I think we know that already, right? The Manafort owed money. He was supposed to keep them updated about what was going on, and that they helped something either with messaging or changing something like that. Okay, and this was going on for a long time, and that people are going to be indicted. There's prison here, so there's more people involved. So, wow, guys, isn't that crazy? Wow. Okay, does this filing suggest? Okay, what was it? Because I was like, when I saw this, I was like, boom. Suggest or indicate, or okay, no, this is the thing. Does Mueller then have evidence in this specific case that Manafort was giving the Russians information about the election, like something illegal, like for example, changing the votes, that kind of stuff? Does anything that connected to this Manafort case that came out today, that connects to Deripaska, suggest that the Russians have infiltrated have done something illegal? I'm not even just talking about money, but kind of like, going in and changing something. Is this a proof that Manafort is connected, gave the Russians something about the election? Or okay, yeah, let's see what happens. This is interesting. Exposure, people shady, working together is something shady. This would be Mueller too. Okay, but let's see. What does this prove? What does this mean for that? Oh, interesting. So this is okay. So let's see, just quickly. Okay. Oh, I forgot this one. Sorry. Oh, White House. Oh my God. Why the White House is watered? Yeah. There's a man with money. Oh, that's right. Look, the guy has money on the table. Oh, message. Yeah, I'm a messenger. That's right. He was a messenger. Manafort was a messenger. Moving on from losses. Oh, theft. Okay, so little looking here. Clarity, exposure, cutting something. Now, this is super interesting, guys. I hadn't thought about it, but it makes perfect sense. We're talking about the election, right? So there's a woman card here. And, I always like to joke around, like a woman, man, or whatever. But in this case, I do think it could be Hillary, right? Because there's the exposure into cutting. You have cutting the head of a woman here. And in that sense, it's cutting the candidate, right? This because you have why? You have this weakness card. So how can we create weaknesses towards the woman of the election? Okay, which would be Hillary. And then we have and get the White House. And this is the messages, and he was acting as a messenger. Okay, so this is really pretty interesting. It would suggest that there's a lot more there that we don't know about yet, which is that he was communicating the weaknesses of Hillary and how to cut her off, right? To get her out of there. And there was a shady planning. Something becoming famous, becoming known, okay? Or also the vision. Enemy, right? This is literally obviously enemies. Worry. Moving on from losses, okay? So Malikoni also, what else? Yeah, so this is beneath the surface. So this is interesting, okay? So then what it shows, guys, this is a card of fame. It's different from the sun. This is recognition, okay? So it's, I think this would be something becomes public, becomes known, explodes, okay? About what the enemy did, okay? The enemy did as a means to do this, okay? So does it make sense? And then moving, okay, so this is it. And then, right? And then we have here the law. Some I think of this card as a man here will be the legal. This is the fight. It's a fight. A man here doesn't, like I said, man or man, who could be? This is a surprise here. There's a surprise. And the man with money. I think this could be one of the oligarchs, and then the theft. Okay, so to me, these are the things that suggest that I get here, guys. This is the plan. You know, it's so interesting when the cards say these kinds of things because we know that already, but there is something interesting here about how the information is presented. It's suggesting that there's more information about how they went. I mean, guys, you know, like I said, to be very honest with you, I liked Hillary a lot less before the election than I did her after the election. I was not paying a lot of attention. Okay, I liked her much more than others, but when you see this, is the card suggests that there was it was really sophisticated, the level of how they attacked her, what the weaknesses were, what they did. Not just, it shows the attack, so I would think has to do with trolling, but also something about the votes, okay, and the money here, because this is the theft. So what was stolen here? If there's, I'm not saying, you know, theft could be disadvantage, could be, it doesn't necessarily mean an actual theft, but I think it does. You know, okay, does this mean, okay, is Manafort involved in helping the Russians create voting disadvantages for Hillary? Like actual voting, yes. Yes, it shows him, guys, in the meeting. Because they're so, you know, the Russians, you have to, one thing they're really good at is math. Okay, so they have really good mathematicians, and math education there is really pretty good, I think. And so they're saying, they're sitting there, okay, in a meeting, and they're saying, they're like, okay, so in this whatever state, there's 2.5% of advantage. We know that they're doing polling really well, but this is how many votes we need to change. You know, it's like there was a policy of really being very, like, for example, they probably would not do something like this in New York, because obviously Hillary was going to win, like California, New York, whatever, right? But they would go to these, like Michigan, I don't know exactly which state, but they did it they were so professional in how they targeted everything. And it was a conjunct. It's showing here that it's about the trolling, it's about the social media, you know, finding out what people are saying on social media. You know, if you're saying something on Facebook, they know who you are. They're going to go to your voting record, they're going to change it. But it was done, and they're also going to change through some of the machines. But there was a lot of different ways that they did it, and they did it in a way that would not be super obvious. It was very well done. Okay, this is what guys, I'm like seeing this. I'm like, no, this is what I'm saying. Okay. Does Mueller have evidence of Manafort telling the Russians about specifics about yeah. So guys, there was just so much targeting that was like, I think it goes into illegality here. And they already have the evidence of finances, right? How they were bound financially to these guys, you know, these oligarchs. They were willing or needed to do what they wanted in order just to survive, you know, in their lifestyle that they had. But it just shows, guys, you know, what the cards is it's really sickening, right? To see like how they really did everything to take her down in the worst, you know, I think illegal. Honestly, what I'm seeing here is illegal. Okay, like, you know, very dishonest. Like, not only were they saying these terrible things, they were very, very, very aggressive, but they did. It was very well done. Okay, this is the thing. It's very upsetting. Okay, so, oh my God. Yeah, so this is it, guys. You know, it shows it's more. There's more. So this is it, guys. You know, it's like, wow, wow. Isn't that crazy? You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm just proud now. I'm done. Please, you know, guys, seriously, feel free to go. But I'm like processing. Oh. Okay, just last question. Okay, I'm processing because I'm gonna go in a few minutes. Last question because I have the crew. I'm like, nothing. I'm not gonna just talk about a few things. So, guys, okay, last question. How is this gonna affect Trump's address of the nation today? Right, because all of this coming out is a very big deal, guys. Don't you think? I think I was like, whoa. At first I was like, oh, Natalia, but when I read it, I was like, boom, that's it. So how is this affecting Trump? Okay, yeah. Will this overshadow or affect Trump's speech tonight? How is this affecting Trump? It shows that he's gonna go kind of like even more dramatic, okay? Like, don't cry for me. He's like, I try to do it in this country to look for a terrorist. He's even more dramatic and saying crazier. I see he's actually preparing for it. He's thinking up crazy things to say, like, oh, there's a child molesters. Like he's thinking on purpose of really shocking claims. Okay, so this is interesting, guys. So very interesting. It's showing that he's trying to like even go crazier, and it's like people are going. It shows that like there's people are watching. The channel, the what is our news channels? They're like, whoa, this is a joke. They're just like, oh my God, what a joke. This is such a joke. What a joke. Because it's not even going to be about the board. It's like some sort of performance art. It's like, imagine, I mean, guys, it doesn't sound crazy. Imagine if I go this, it's like me. Hello, the country. Welcome over here. We have problem. Yeah, we have. Like, it's a joke. He's not serious. It's not just that he's incompetent, but he's making a joke out of it, the job. Okay. So this is it, okay, guys. I don't know. This is not a question. Holly, look it up. Okay, I don't know. I don't know who or how it's going to happen. Okay. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm sure. I don't know what they're planning, but it shows. I see, guys, that as it's happening and afterwards, the networks are going to cut. Okay, earlier than they thought, and it's going to be so embarrassing that there's not going to be a need to defend anything. Okay, because he's so desperate about wanting to change the subject. Like I said before, I do think the wall is just it's just like, I think he thinks the wall is a distraction much more than it is about the money or budget or whatever. It's like, if I can talk about anything else, I will. And these are very serious defeats for him. The Supreme Court stuff about the Russian, this thing about the Veselnitskaya and the connection, obvious connection. What is the first person you think of when you think of Natalia Veselnitskaya? Down Jr., right? So all of this he knows, and I think is almost done on purpose to alert them. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So, oh my God. Is he going to be on drugs? Is President going to be on drugs? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, it's great. It's just great. What? No, I'm doing a great job. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Guys, Pelosi, I'm sorry, Nancy Pelosi is so good. I have to listen to her because she's amazing. She's so amazing. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. I'm just thinking, okay, what's going to happen? What is the speech going to be like given all the new developments of today? Oh no, look, what's going to happen? Yeah, okay. What's going to be, what is the speech going to be like? How are people going to react to it? What's going to be the outcome? Okay, so three separate. Because this is, okay, so how's speech going to be like? Okay, and then how it's going to be received. Okay, so just quickly here, how it's going to be received. Mueller, oh look. And then the outcome for the day after. Oh no, look, oh no. Oh, I don't, guys, yeah, sometimes I make mistakes, but it's good because I picked the wrong, okay, this is, okay, so guys, it shows interesting. So this is causing harm. Okay, this is somebody causing harm. And it's also, if you think of, this would be the people looking for shelter, right? So this would be the refugee gift, or this is an offering, stolen, illegal thoughts, and then losing money or going down. So I think he's going to talk about how he's making a dishonest offer, and he's thinking that it's just he's claiming that all these people are going to do these horrible things if they come in, and no. But there's obviously dishonesty in what he's saying, and this would cost. It's like it would cost too much money, and then how people perceive it on the day. This is greed. Okay, he does not want to lose. This is a woman here. I wonder if it has to do with the Russia. See here. Yeah, this is okay. Here he is. He's greedy about his own. Yeah, look, the Russia stuff. Yeah, there's something here that he brings people back to the Russia stuff. Indeed, Mueller. Okay, hopeless. So he's feeling hopeless, and he does not want to go to these meetings. Right? This is the reunion. This will be the meeting where you decide what to do or who or whatever. He's like, no, I'm not going. No, he doesn't want to do it. Right? And he's doing it because he's trying to run away from Mueller. And then this is the outcome the next day. This is money, a lot of money going down, losses. This is good people. Okay. Then we have, this is, guys, I could almost see this could even be the border, because this is a path. But if you think about it in context of what is the question, this could very well be, right? This could very well be a border. Oh my God. I don't know, I had the bottom. I don't know, I had the bottom. Okay. So it could very well be a border, right? An ending. So I think it, and this is an offer exposed. Okay, so I feel like what happens is he loses it. Oh, this is the guys, you know what it is? I think this gives, if there were Republicans, they're going to vote against it. This just gives more of a reason for him to lose the money to fund the border, because I think this is it. Okay, that this is going to be, and I think this is this could be the Democrats. Let's see here. And this the shady. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exposed. So there's interesting. I think there's just more. This would even suggest that there's more shady stuff going on about him wanting this money for the border. No, Jody, I planned. This is why I'm doing it now. Okay. Or unless you can, okay, Jody, I'll email me, okay, instead. I'm getting off soon. Okay, so this is the board. Okay, so this is, you see the border, an ending. So yeah, the gift. So yeah, I feel like this is, the truth is exposed. So ironically, it causes Trump to lose more. Okay. So this is it, guys. Okay. Anyway, so this is it, guys. Very interesting, right? This is like it's gonna be, they call it shit show. Yeah. So it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be almost comical and horrific. But it's it's the kind of thing, guys. I don't know. It reminds me of, like, at the end of a party, there's a very drunk person kind of mean, and people are like, "Oh my God, it's embarrassing." Sometimes people get drunk and it's kind of terrible, and you're like, maybe you should go home, take a shower. Kind of that kind of feeling when you're watching a disaster performance, okay, kind of thing. You're like, "Oh my God, this is not this person." Whoa. And so it's like totally out of touch, and the Republicans move and use it as an excuse to move and finalize the whole thing. Okay, moving, like, actually, this is what I think. Okay, I think that it's probably a no, right? This is an ending. It could be that I don't think they reach an ending. I mean, in the ending, in the sense of, like, they reach an agreement. I think it's much more a no of, you know what I mean? A different kind of no. Okay. There's truth coming out about what this money would be used for, or there's, like, stuff, the truth about why he wanted to create this bullshit comes out. Okay, so wow. Okay, guys, so I'm going. Okay, so that is it. Oh my God, it's a lot of information. So wow, right? So anyway, so please, guys, if you came just now, I recommend going to the beginning of this reading. Okay, and And it shows, but that's what, who knows what's going to happen, could change. But I just recommend, like I said, going to the beginning of the reading. I'm not talking, not like chit-chatting very much. It's just that I'm explaining all these shady connections between Trump and what's his name? Oh my God, not even Trump. Sorry, go back. Between the Veselnitskaya, Jared Kushner, and Don Jr. Okay, because that's the big deal. So today is a great day for President, huh? Yeah, great day, good day for him. He's very happy. Yeah, good for him today, President. Good luck tonight. It's gonna be great. You're going to be very popular. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So anyway, guys. So that's it. Okay. So have a good day. Have a good afternoon and good evening. I'll see you. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Okay. All right. See you tomorrow, the regular hour. I'm coming back. Okay. All right. Good night, guys. Good night. All right. Okay. Good day. Good day. Okay. Bye.